What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Ileana, and if you are a part of this wonderful family, thank you so much for continuing to watch and to support. In today's video, we are going to be doing a little bit of a try-on. We're going to try on a bunch of stuff because, as you can tell by the title of this video, I did some Ulta Black Friday shopping online, of course, because COVID 2020. It's a whole mess. So if you want to know all about this look and what products I used to achieve this look, make sure you keep on watching. But as always, make sure that we subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell so you are notified every single time that I upload a video here on YouTube. Make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up before leaving today. And let's go ahead and jump into the video. I'm super hyper right now. Just letting you guys know. All right, let's go.
Hold up.
To begin with, Ulta did have a little gift bag that they were giving with orders of $60 or more. So this is a little gift bag that came with it, and then inside it does have some goodies that are from the Ulta brand. So the first thing that was in here, it just is 8-piece eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. It's a little small palette, some neutral cool tone shades. And then they also did provide, this is a matte eye primer in the shade Nude. This is what the primer looks like right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply a little bit. Ooh, that is super creamy. I'm gonna go ahead and take my sponge and just kind of place that all over the lid, spread it out nice and even. It's just kind of very sheer. It evened out the skin tone a little bit on my eyelids, but nothing too crazy. Okay, so this is pretty cute. It's a nice little cool tone palette with lots of neutrals in here. We're gonna take a small blending brush, and I'm gonna dip into this first shade right here, and this is But First Coffee. So I'm dipping in here, and you can see there's a lot of fallout in there. It doesn't bother me too much, but I know everybody always wants to know. So we're just gonna place this on the outer corners. I'm gonna do a very simple look with a little bit of shimmer on the lid, deepen out the outer corner, my classic go-to look. Okay, so we are gonna deepen up that outer corner a little bit, and I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is Rush Hour. Like I said, I'm just really focusing this, packing that in right in the outer corner, and then whatever is left I'm kind of just dragging in. I'm kind of digging this City Lights color right here, so I'm going to take that, and since I do have short nails, I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that. I'm just going to grab a little bit with my, it is a little powdery, so this is the shade that I kind of want to place right in here. That's really pretty though. So it was a little bit of a powdery shade, but it is blending so nice with my finger. I really hope the camera's picking up the pigment of this shade because this is honestly so pretty. So going back in with But First Coffee, I'm gonna go ahead and take that, blend that together out here towards the outer corner, so that way there's not like a super rough patch between the shimmer and the mattes. I'm gonna take a little bit of this Wonderlust color and just place it right in the middle of the lid where those two kind of connect, just to kind of make it a little bit of a more seamless transition, just because the mattes are a little bit blotchy for me. All right, not too bad, not too bad. It was more of the mattes that weren't really doing it for me, but overall, I mean, if you kind of work with it, they do blend nicely. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished the other eye, did some winged liner, and then I threw on my lashes. So one thing that I did forget is that, oh, I just threw it at my dog. I just hit you with my brush. Huh? This is Walfred, you guys. I don't think I've ever introduced my dogs onto my channel, but he's wearing his Christmas sweater already. Look at him. He's so cute. Look at the little puppy. He's so cute. Okay, so one thing that I did forget is that inside the little gift bag that with the $60 purchase from Ulta for their Black Friday, they did include two little brushes, which are pretty cute. They're really tiny, but they do have cute glitter handles, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that to do underneath the brows. So I'm gonna go back into the palette, and I'm gonna dip into this cream shade, which is Meet Me Downtown. I'm gonna take this shade right here and just kind of take the fluffier one and really just blend that underneath the brow bone, just to kind of clean up that area a little bit so it's not running all the way up to my brow bone. So there's a lot of stuff that were included inside this little bag. So the next thing is actually a face primer. This is a mattifying face primer. It does say controls shine and blurs pores. It is oil free, paraben free, and it is a mattifying face primer. So this is also from that Ulta gift bag with a purchase of 60 or more. Now if you guys are new to my channel, I do have dry skin, so this, just knowing that it's mattifying, scares me a little bit, because you guys already know, if you have already been watching me and are familiar with me, my skin is super dry. I love my glow, I love my dew, and I just love anything that just makes me glow. So mattifying scares me a little bit, but we're gonna give it a shot. But it's one of those like applicators, like back in the day when you used to use those, like, what are those called? Carmax. It's kind of like that application. So I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze a little bit onto my fingers. So this is what the primer looks like. It came out very, very clear. Ooh, it feels like silicone-y, so we'll see. Also, disregard the fact that I have a bunch of little marks all over my face. My daughter actually scratched the crap out of my face. Obviously it was by accident, she's only 9 months old, but that's what we have going on. So we're gonna go ahead and just apply this all over. I'm gonna apply this just on my T-zone, because again, it is mattifying and I do have very, very dry skin, so I don't want to completely mattify everything. But in the areas that I did apply, you can automatically see how it did mattify down my face. Maybelline Babyface, it was like a little green bluish container. I'll go ahead and insert a picture so you guys know what I'm talking about. It feels just like that consistency, where it's kind of like just slips right off your face. So if you don't like that, I wouldn't recommend this, but that's what it kind of feels like. It does feel like it filled in my pores a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my foundation really quick. Now the foundation I am using is this Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. I wanted to get something that was not completely dewy, because I think every other foundation in my collection is dewy, and since we're using a mattifying primer, obviously I didn't want to totally contradict that. I really wanted to see how the primer performed, so that's why I picked something that's a little bit more mattifying. I don't really know how I feel about that primer. It filled in my pores a little bit. I don't feel like the foundation is really sinking into my skin. I feel like it's just kind of sitting on top of my skin, which I don't really like. So as of right now, I'm not a big fan of that primer. Okay, so another thing that I picked up from their website. Now their website was a little bit jammed. There was a little bit of traffic when I went on. I went exactly at, I think it was 8 o'clock Central Time. So I went exactly when it went live, and there was like about a 7-minute wait when I went on. But they were actually very, very fast. It was an easy, secure checkout. There was no hassle with that. There was nothing that was like taken out of my cart. I know that sometimes things like that happen and it can get really annoying, but I had no problems with my cart, so that was a plus. One of the things that I did pick up, because these were on sale for $10 each, was a couple of Kylie Cosmetics stuff. So this is the skin concealer. Now this is the packaging of the skin concealer box, and then this is the skin concealer itself. So it's pretty standard. It looks, you know, similar to the e.l.f. camo. It looks similar, very similar to the Dose of Colors, you know, concealer. So this did retail for $10 on Black Friday, and it does have 0.22 ounces on it. I got it in the shade Sand, which looking at it, it might be a little too dark, but we're gonna just kind of see how this coverage is. Oh yeah, that's gonna be way too dark. I don't know why I picked. It's dark and it's peachy. That's very peachy. Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Oh, it does have very nice coverage though. It's not my shade, but the coverage is nice. This shade actually canceled out a lot of the blue that I have underneath my, that's blending very nicely. Because it was such a peachy toned concealer, it did cancel out a lot of the blue hues I have underneath my eyes, which I'm not mad at. It's a pretty medium coverage. Now, does this claim it's full coverage? Does it say on here? No, it doesn't say. So it is providing a pretty nice medium coverage, and it's blending very nicely. Adding a second layer on, it didn't really cake up underneath the eyes, so I do like that. Like I said, I think the only problem is just the fact that it's not my shade. But I am liking the consistency of the concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and set this with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr setting powder in the shade Butter. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of set underneath the eyes. Ooh, I just poked my eye. Dust away some of that powder and take a close look. I'm not mad at the formula. I am not mad at the formula of the concealer. It did really blend to the skin. It blends very nicely, and it looks very skin-like. So another thing that I did pick up from Kylie Cosmetics, so again, this was part of the sale, and it did retail for $10 on sale. So there, I got their bronzer, and this is the pressed bronzing powder in the color Toasty. So one thing I will say about Kylie Cosmetics is that her packaging is literally everything. It's so girly, it's so cute, it's so flirty. I love the packaging of this. This is the color I got, which was Toasty. It has a cute little mirror with a little protector on it. And I'm very excited to try this because I see her using this in her videos all the time. Okay, so I'm dipping my brush, and there's like absolutely hardly any fallout. Usually when you dip into a pressed powder, you get a bunch of like fallout right away, and I'm not getting that. Ooh, this is like the perfect bronzer shade for me. Ooh, that's pigmented. I might have to go in with a lighter hand than that. I'm just very heavy-handed, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend this all out. Take a little bit of my sponge, kind of blend that into the skin. She's a little pigmented. So with a smaller brush, I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly contour my nose a little bit. I really like to define this part right here. I really like this bronzer. This is like my perfect shade bronzer. I really like that. That looks really nice. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Revolution Peach and Glow. This is something that I already previously had. So moving on, the next thing that I did pick up was from Milani, and I got this because it was per recommendation from Juicy Jazz here on YouTube, and she's always talking about these Milani baked highlighters. Now I am obsessed with the Milani baked blushes, especially Luminoso. That is like my go-to peach blush. I absolutely love it. Now Milani does have a little bit of a higher price point, but once I saw that these were on sale, I was like, we need to try one because your girl hears a lot of good things. So I did get it in the shade Dolce Perla. So this is what the shade is. It's a little bit of a pinkish. We're going to take a fan brush because I can't find my highlighting brush. We're going to dip in here and ooh. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is the other side. We're gonna add a little bit right there. Wow, that is so pretty. That literally blends into the skin. That's like butter on your skin. Look at my face. I look so highlighted right now. I'm gonna have to pick up some more of these because this is like so far the best thing that I have tried on today. Like that literally stole the show. Okay, so I went ahead and lined my lips with Gerard Cosmetics in Mudslide. So this was also part of the Ulta Beauty $60 gift bag. This is a lipstick, and I don't think it has what kind of lipstick it is, but this is in the shade Barely There, and it actually looks very pretty. So just placing that right in the middle and kind of blending the two colors together. Doesn't feel super thick. I know some lipsticks can be super thick and creamy. It is very creamy, but it doesn't feel thick or like too much on the lips. Now, this Ulta Beauty gift bag really did have a lot of stuff. They also did a lip gloss. This is the Shiny Sheer Lip Gloss, also in the shade Bare, and this is what the little lip gloss that came in the bag looks like. So I'm gonna throw that right on top. Ooh, the applicator is very tiny, but we're gonna make it work. That is the lip gloss. The lip gloss formula is very glossy. Look at that. Look at the shine on this thing. That is really pretty. So this is the full face of stuff that I got from the Ulta Beauty Black Friday sale, including the Ulta Beauty free bag, which came with a $60 purchase online. But I also did grab a little bit more stuff that was not necessarily makeup related, but I did get it because they were very good deals and on sale. So I was running out of cleanser, so I went ahead and I picked up this. I've heard so many good things about this. This is the Purity one-step facial cleanser. This was, I believe, $15 on sale. So this is what the cleanser looks like. So I have used this a couple of times since I've gotten it, and I will say this is probably one of the best cleansers that I have used in a very, very, very long time, and that actually says a lot. What I really like about this, like I have mentioned in all of my videos and at the beginning of this video when I was doing my face makeup, I do have very, very dry skin, and whenever I cleanse my face tends to feel very, very dried up, but this absolutely did not do that. It left my face feeling so hydrated. So another skincare product that I did pick up was from The Ordinary. I've heard so many good things about this. So this is something that I've actually seen on Skincare by Hiron, I think is his name, here on YouTube. I just recently started watching his videos. I'll go ahead and link his channel down below in the description box, because I feel like ever since watching his videos, I've just learned so much about skincare, and I feel like after watching his skincare videos, I feel like I've been doing skincare so wrong for so long. So because he recommended this, I really do want to try it. This is the AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. So what this is a 10-minute exfoliating facial. So you just kind of put it on, let it sit for 10 minutes, and then rinse it off. So I still have yet to try this. I'll let you guys know how this works and how I feel about it. I'm a little scared because I have seen mixed reviews. A lot of people say that this does feel very tingly and burning on your skin, but what I also have heard is that when you're trying something like this, you really want to work your way up. You don't want to do it for 10 minutes the very first time. I heard this is really good for, refining pores. Obviously, there's nothing that can really take away your pores, but just kind of shrinking them down and making them look less visible. That is the goal, so I'm very excited to try that. Okay, so this next product, it's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. Now this thing is actually pretty pricey. This is about $38, $39, almost $40, and now my aunt has actually purchased this many times, and every time that she comes over to my house or to my mom's house, I always spray my hair with it because it just smells so good. And I've noticed that my hair feels amazing after spraying it. So every time that she comes over, I'm always like, that was literally the first thing that I snagged. I added it to my cart right away. You guys need this. This is like hallelujah. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up today's video. I wanted to go ahead and just play around with all the makeup that I got from my Black Friday sale. And you guys, literally, I ordered this on Wednesday because I think their sale started Wednesday. I got this in the mail, I think Saturday. Like, they literally next day shipped it out, and I think it was like 2-day shipping, and I got it so quick. When I tell you guys how fast I got it, it was like mind-blowing. But that is what today's video was all about. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you guys subscribe to my channel before leaving today, and make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up before you guys leave. Leave me a comment down below so I know you guys are watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ciao.